Hi again, everyone. How's it going? My name is Eric, and welcome back to English for Pinoys. And this video is part of a series that I'm doing on commonly mispronounced words. And in this video, we are going to talk about what we call homographs. Okay, homographs. What are homographs? These are words that are spelled the same. Okay, exactly the same, but not necessarily pronounced the same, meaning they can have the same pronunciation or different pronunciation, but they have the same spelling, and they have different meanings and origins. Okay, contrast that to homophones, which are words that are pronounced exactly the same, but they have different spelling and different meaning. If you'd like to check out the video that I did on homophones, you can click on the link above. But here we're going to talk about homographs. Again, these are words that have exactly the same spelling, but sometimes they're pronounced similarly, sometimes they're not, but they have different meanings and origins. Let's have examples. First, we're going to have examples of homographs with different pronunciation. The first pair is the word lead versus led. Okay, so you have lead as a verb, and then as a metallic element, it's a noun, it's pronounced as led. Okay, so that's lead versus led. So you notice same spelling, but exactly the same spelling, but different pronunciation and different meaning. Now you have AXES. First, it's the plural of ax with an e or without an e, and you pronounce it as axis. And then you have the plural of axis, and that's axes. Did you see the difference there? Did you hear the difference? So it's a long e sound. So you have axis, plural of ax, and then axes, plural of axis. Next pair, you have bass, meaning the lowest part of the musical range, or it's a musical instrument also. So that's a long A, bass, versus bass. Okay, bass, a type of fish, specifically a North American freshwater fish. All right, so that's bass versus bass. Let's have more examples. Homographs with different pronunciation. So you have the word dove, meaning it's a type of pigeon, and then you have dove, which is the past tense of dive. Okay, again dove, and then dove as a past tense of dive. Next is bow, so a weapon like bow and arrow, and then you have bow, meaning to bend your body or to lower your head as a sign of respect or reverence. So that's bow versus bow. Okay, next is minute. Everybody knows what minute is, right? It's the unit of time, 60 seconds. But if it's very small, you pronounce it as minute. Okay? For example, she was very concerned with the very minute details, meaning very small and insignificant details. Okay, so you have minute as a unit of time, and then you have minute, which means very small. Here's another set. You have number. You know what numbers are, of course. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you have number, silent B. That's the comparative form of the adjective num, silent B. So you have num, number, numbest versus number. Okay. Next is wound. Of course, you know what a wound is. That's an injury. But as a past tense of wind, that's wound. Okay, so that's wound versus wound. So you can use those two words in a sentence. For example, the bandage was wound around the wound. Okay, did you get it? So the bandage was wound, past tense of wind, around the wound. There you go. Next is desert, meaning arid land, and then desert, which means to abandon. So you have the noun desert, and then you have the verb desert. Okay, this is actually an example of syllable stress. So you have a different syllable stress. One is a noun, one is a verb. All right, so if you'd like to see more examples of words with different syllable stress, then you can check out the video that I did on that. You can just click on the link above. Finally, we have homographs with exactly the same pronunciation. Okay, but different meaning. Okay, so you have cool, you're talking about temperature, right? Cool, either warm or very cold. And then you have cool, like you're describing a person. He's so cool, he's so hip, he's unemotional, right? So that's cool. Same spelling, same pronunciation, but different meaning. And then you have the word fine. Fine meaning is an adjective, just being satisfactory or in a satisfactory condition. But as a noun, fine means money that's extracted as a penalty. Okay? And then you have our last example is the word band. Band like rubber band or wristband, but band as a group of musicians, playing music. Okay? Same pronunciation, same spelling, but different meaning. So those are homographs with the same pronunciation. Okay? Let's have a quick recap again. Again, homographs are words that are spelled the same, exactly the same, but sometimes they have different pronunciation. Sometimes they have the same pronunciation, but they have different meanings and origins. Right? Okay, so if you found this video helpful, I would appreciate a thumbs up or subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Thank you for watching. My name is Eric, and I'll see you in the next one.